no institutional bias. Mistakes are made, but there's no institutional bias.
Later in an interview, the chair addressed the same issue.
The British people trust BBC News more than anything else. If there was this consistent institutional bias, do you think we'd have those figures? We wouldn't.
The chair of the BBC, everybody's friendly uncle, but no ruthless streak when needed. Trump is not amused.
This is supposedly our great ally, BBC. The government has a chunk of that one, I guess, but that's a pretty sad event. They actually changed my January 6th speech, which was a beautiful speech, which was a very calming speech, and they made it sound radical. And they actually changed it. What they did was rather incredible. They're showing me the results later on, the results of what they did, how they butchered it up. But it was very dishonest.
Britain's top political journalist does not mince his words.
And more people say to me they don't trust the BBC anymore. And if they don't trust the BBC anymore, it has no future. So it is curious that the media environment has never been more challenging, never more difficult for something like the BBC. And yet you could argue it would be nice to have one at least semi-publicly funded organization whose whole purpose was to report the news as impartially as it could.
A Panorama documentary broadcast by the BBC about Donald Trump a week before the United States election in 2024, the Daily Telegraph has accused the BBC of misleading viewers by editing Donald Trump's speech, by splicing one sentence said 54 minutes ago with one sentence said 54 minutes later. October Films Ltd was the independent production company that produced the BBC Panorama documentary. The video was widely reported to have been edited by BBC journalists. Their mantra to tell the news in an informative, entertaining, impartial, truthful way. Not in this case. President Trump is threatening to sue the BBC for $5 million. Starmer needs to interject and order a clean sweep of the Beeb and sack the perpetrators involved. It's of paramount importance to smooth the waters with our oldest and most important ally. With Starmer in charge, is he strong enough?